with this angle here for, now I'm really going to mess it up, for too long, because I want like the crown in, but like I also don't want to be slouching and I can't seem to get it to work. I also kind of wanted it to look like I had that hat on, but you can't always get what you want. Oh, now it looks like I have a big black eye. Bam! All right. We're just gonna go with it, okay? So just ignore it. If you can. If I can. If I can. Stand up. Actually, I think that's better. Yay, okay. And I'm not gonna start over, because whatever. Hello everyone. Tonight I brought to show, this is like one of my favorite things. That's some kind of metal print of oh, that reminded me, I had not checked my nails, and what do you know, there's some paint under that one. I'm gonna get that right off. Terrible. Just forgive me if you ever see that. Or anything messy behind me. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh, I brought another thing, just because of the fun way I did my makeup today, was how I used to do. Now, I did show my little doll here from my little friend gang, Velcro heads back in the day. And as you can see, I kind of drawn one on there. I always did like some kind of over-the-top swirls on my face. And here's an example of me at a club, random chest behind there. I don't remember his name, but he was hot because he liked to dance to like the real industrial music, and I'm glad he was there because you can kind of see my mohawk at the time. I didn't put it up that often because it's hard with curly hair. It was like really hard to even get it up that far. Anyway, let's get that out of there. Okay. And let's ring our little bell. We have a little bell. And let me see here. I have some cards. I'm going to go to my favorite deck right now. I actually forget the name of it. Of course, I don't have the box around, but that's okay. Oh, I also want to say this is my Miss OVW sash that I made, and this was my crown. And there was a big storyline with all of us divas there at OVW, and with one of my best friends, ODB. She's an amazing person. I don't get to see her very often, but we keep in touch a little bit. Always send love to each other. If I was lucky enough for her to have a little visit. Why did I get off on that? Oh, because of this. Did I already say I have a condition? I forget what I'm talking about in the middle of my sentence. But anyway, ODB was the, if I will, Jessie was the, gonna be Miss OVW. But I got hit in the head with guitar, and so I started playing this character that acted like she had won Miss OVW. And it was like a really fun and cute thing that we did. And so I wore it for fun. I don't know, I just saw it. And then this is my Nick Nemeth t-shirt in the pink print that he gave to me because I made some wrestling gear for him. And we were pals a little bit. And I have one of his shirts now. And maybe I'll wear it sometime. But, oh, I just pulled pulled this out, and we've got this guy on the bottom, but let's not pay attention to that because I'm gonna do my awkward shuffle. My awkward shuffle, especially with the microphone here. So I'm gonna do that like with a big hug around. Ooh, what you doing there at the end? Go. No, you're going in there. Okay. Then, so bad. I've messed it all up now, so I'm just gonna gently put it back in there. Okay, gentle. All right, now we're going to do it again, and I still have a little trouble at the end. One more time. It should be 3 times, unless I forgot, and in which case, whatever. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Should be 3. I'm gonna just kind of bend. All right. Trying to think if I had a real song. Oh, so we've got the 5 of coins there on the bottom. I don't know if we're going to pay attention to that because I'm going to do the cut. So I'm going to do this into 3 piles, like I like to do. And then I like to go boobity-boop-boop-doo. Wait. No, nothing. All I can think was bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, but that's the song in there. Alakazoola, mentikaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Put them together and what do you got? Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, boo. All right, and then I'm just gonna go this way and not think about it. Okay, done. Now I am going to reset the microphone. Not liking. Marilyn, help me. I'm a wreck today. But that's okay. I still went to my karate class. I take karate class on the lunchtime, adult class, and it's hard because it's karate, but also it's super fun and everyone's really like lovely and nice, and you just do what you can, and which in my case is always too much. So of course I turned my ankle today and took a nice big bump, and but I'm fine, just like a little bruise or whatever, but back up. I'm not gonna say I back up and finish the match, but I did get back up, yeah, and I'm sitting currently, but I walked out of there, let me tell you. 2 shoes on. Yeah, be impressed. So I totally distracted myself. I've got cards in my hand. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to deal these. 38 minutes to get to me saying I'm going to deal these cards in my hand. So if I'm going to flip it, it's going to go that way. And I'm going to do a cross just to be boring. The same as last time. Let me see here. No, because last time I did the shuffling. All right, whatever. Stalling. Okay. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna do this should be the querent. The query. Oh, it's the star. How exciting. Okay. She hates the angle. Okay, the star card here, and I can see there's 2 feminine characters here, and they're standing like kind of on the roots of a tree that's actually in the middle of some water, and you can see like sort of a tail of the river going one way into the kind of nighttime over there, and then you can see the water and then the bank into maybe a morning or just not as dark. I'm going going to show again, and you can see stars down there in the roots of the water. All right, so the star, in my mind, kind of, I mean, you can take it literally, someone who's shining bright or having a bright purpose or something, but it could also be like creativity and, you know, someone kind of finding their purpose, or in this case, there's two, and you can see they're pouring water into the river. They're both working together to pour water from their little kettles there. Both have like sort of sticks in their hair there, just being part of the whole. I don't know. Are they making the sky? Is that them sort of creating the sky down here? I don't know. Let's lay that down, and then we're going to lay out this card to present circumstance or whatnot, and it's that I like to call it the goose, the golden goose, but the goose is not golden, although the bill maybe is a little golden there, but it does have a little golden crown and treasure. It's like a little treasure. That's kind of nice. So, I see that covers it. That's right, so that would be covering it. I like to set it beside there. And then this one's going to cross it. So we would put it cross down, and that is King of Coins. So King of Coins is going to cross between the star and the 4 coins. And if you look at this, it's the King of Coins. He's all dressed up. He's got kind of like this cute little smirk on his face. He's got all these flowers on his head and his crown, and he's got a little pinnacle in his hand. And there's like a flower there. I don't know what his other hand's doing, but I don't know. It's like it has that nice shiny like little cloak there, cape. And I'm gonna actually pause this for a minute because I remembered that I am slow cooking some sauce, and I hear it bubbling. And I was thinking, you should go check on that. So hang on. Okay, I have returned. I have turned off all the burners, and everything will be not burning in the background later. So the King of Coins is going to cross the star and the 4 of coins, and the next card I'm going to flip is the higher voice or the higher message, and it's the Page of Cups. And he's standing in the field, kind of daydreaming there. There's a cup and a little fish in his cup, and he's clearly daydreaming, right? Okay. I don't know what that means yet, so we'll just put that there. And then we need what's underneath. Below, above, below. So below, I don't know why, but I hate, I shouldn't say hate, but this card. So, 3 of Swords. That does not look great in the heart. Does not look like a good time, you know? 3 different swords. I do enjoy the gold handles of the swords, if I may say. But they're there, stabbed into that, and I'm gonna really look at it for a minute. Oh, there's 2. I swear, I can't believe I always thought that was like just a black heart. But it's 2, looks like little birds, but they have maybe 2 long necks, and their little red beaks are crossed down here. And there's, so the 3s, and their bodies are kind of making the heart. And then there's the blood, a little bit of blood dripping down into the clouds below, and like leaves around. like dry leaves. So it's I don't know. Some people say like third party or three's a charm, heartbreak, or I made that one up. I don't know. I'm gonna take the whole reading before I really go with there, but that shows kind of this preoccupation or needing to heal from Three of Swords, okay? And this is going to be the past or behind. Oh, we're going to get one of those lovely swords from behind, and that's the one with the bear. And that's the Four of Swords, and that is, as Orion says, you have to go take 3 swords, and, or maybe in the past, since it's the past position, in the past you went and took 4 swords and stabbed them into a sleeping bear, which I say is a very bad idea. Don't do that. Also, it could be that, there was a battle and you need to have a nap. It's one of my favorite readings of a card is that it's nap time. And this is across the way in front of you. So in front of the star is the 9 of coins. There we have, it's funny, these cards come together a lot for me. I notice because I get them in the same reads, and it's like here, obviously there's the goose, it's got the crown, it's got the jewels. And now, well, swan. I suppose it's probably a swan. But they have white geese. I don't know what's what. But she's got the geese there, the goose, the gander, and the bird, and the 9 of the coins. And she's got, she's looking good. She's got this crown on. I just love all of the, it looks heavy though. It does look heavy, but she is, boy, she's dressed up there. Confirmation, she looks good. All right, and she has the goose, so I feel like she's, whoever she is, she's gotten not only this like, just who wouldn't want this little treasure here? She's gotten that little treasure, but and more. Maybe that's through her own work. She had more to bring with that treasure. And then, and of course with the crossing here of the King of Coins, that's very interesting. That was who crossed it. And then we have the 9 of Coins there. And they're both kind of looking forward. So for some reason right now I was imagining them like kind of sizing each other up. Like, imagine they're like, hey, do you like the goose? Yes, it's quite a nice little bird. Do you like my hat? I do like your hat. Okay, and all right, let's see. Again, I'm not quite sure what the Page of Cups. Oh, I just had a thought there for the Page of Cups, especially after doing that silly little puppet show. But perhaps this is reminding whoever this is. Did I say this before in another reading? It's reminding you, or someone perhaps, of the dreams or the preoccupation that you might have had at like a developmental stage where you kind of had a idea for what you wanted, and so maybe it's a higher power telling you, reminding you of that after this has happened, this 3 of Swords, which I'm so sorry for anyone who's in a 3 of Swords. That sucks. Okay, it sucks. It's no good. All right. So that's the cross. Now I'm going to do the stack over here, the 4. So the first one, it's funny, I know which one it is because it has a little, oh, that's funny. I thought it was a different one because I have a couple that have a bend in it, but it's actually the 2 of coins here. And just feel like the Two of Coins represents kind of, at least in this deck for me, it's like a choice, a decision, the balancing and measuring of two things. Excuse me, sorry. Again, we have the trees and the, the sort of antler imagery behind her. She has like roses or some kind of flower there, garland around her head, and she's holding the 2 coins, one way and one the other way. And she herself is kind of balanced on this branch of the tree. And she's looking at us, looking at the camera like, excuse me. I should raise my register a little bit. I'm hurting my own throat. No, it wasn't hurting my throat. I think I could for sure. I'm getting a frog. I'll raise up here and see if that helps. So, she is the feminine here. She has this kind of dress made out of moss, maybe, and branches, and I love that. She looks a little wild. She's not really smiling, but she's not really, sort of a neutral feeling to me of just like, huh? What do you want? Step right up, make your choice. So that would be sort of what this star, this querent would be asking, thinking about the choices. This would be like outside influences, and that is going to be the 3 of Coins, which I say is the hardworking man or young lad there, and or I said this before, young enough that some of us feminines could look like that, in a baggy shirt and a hat, and be working hard on something, and then sometimes we might look like this if we feel like it. So I also like to remember how Orion says that this is about someone is carving a pole and wearing a hat. So the outside influence is someone doing that, perhaps. Like I was going into a Dr. Seuss thing there, like green eggs in hand, so this Hopes and Dreams is the Knight of Coins. So I gotta say, we had a lot of coins in this reading, and I really like the Knight of Coins in this deck because he's got the beautiful white horse. The horse is just chilling. It's got its ears pointed. He's looking at something over there, but he's not fussing. He's just standing. He's well cared for. The knight is sitting on his back, just like, it's so cute how he's just like, or they are just staring. One's kind of ruffling their hair, and they're holding this pentacle. And you gotta imagine, what's caught their eye? What's caught their eye? What's got them watching? All right? So that's Hopes and Dreams. And the final outcome is the King of Swords. So, introducing, he's dressed nice. He's wearing a light blue. He's brought his best sword. He's got his beard trimmed. He's got an army because he's got flags in the background. He's currently looking fine and clean, but judging on the bareness of that sword in his hand, he's ready. So the final outcome is the King of Swords. 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 Right? Sharps. Sometimes I like to say sharps. Sharps, pokes, stabbies, thoughts, memories, I know for some people it stands for more than just like literal. I'm sometimes a little bit too literal myself, so I just kind of see it as sometimes you have to get into swords energy. You sometimes have to know what's going on and make sure that the right thing happens. So I'm going to kind of just glance down at these and take a minute. I noted a lot of coins. It was the star, and so we had the 4 of coins. It was the king of coins that crossed the star and the 4 of coins. And in front of us we had the 9 of coins. All right, all of a sudden I'm trying to do like math, but then I'm like, well, how many is the king? It's the king, okay? So, but otherwise we have like 13 coins there. Knight of coins, 3 of coins down here. That's 16, 17, 18 coins. I mean, that's a lot of coins. Yummy, yummy, lots of coins. Ding, 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 ding. So, all those coins, in the past we had the swords and the sort of, poking the bear, or sleeping bear, or hibernating after swords, after battle. Remember who you were before. I would say this querent this is the story of the king, and like it's 2 kings, so sometimes that would be a rival, with the king of coins rivaling the king of swords. But I kind of always think of like rivalry or telling the story of an emperor or future emperor as you gather the different crowns that you need to become the emperor. So if this is, that kind of emperor energy, then this could be, the first crown. You are the king of coins first. And with the star being the querent, and again, since is that the only arcane, the only arcane